Hey, if you've been feeling stuck, like everything's just too much and you can't find the energy to get anything done, trust me, I've been there. That feeling of laziness, it's not you being lazy, it's depression. And the good news is, dealing with it doesn't have to be complicated. I want to talk about how to deal with depression that makes you feel lazy, how to get out of that rut, step by step, without feeling overwhelmed. It's actually simpler than you think. First off, let's get one thing straight. You're not lazy. Depression takes a lot out of you, and it can make even the smallest task feel impossible. So, if you've been feeling like you're not doing enough, stop. You're doing your best, and that's enough. Now, let's talk about what we can do about it. The first thing you need to do is be kind to yourself. You wouldn't tell a friend who's struggling to just get over it, right? So don't do that to yourself. If you're tired, take it easy. You deserve rest. The next step? Start small. I know it sounds too simple, but just getting up for a minute or stretching in bed is enough. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about creating momentum, little by little. Just stand up for 30 seconds or drink a glass of water. These small actions send a message to your brain that you're capable of doing things, even when it feels like you can't. You don't need to be perfect. In fact, aim for progress, not perfection. On those tough days when you feel like you can't do much, give yourself one tiny task. It could be just making your bed or taking a shower. Celebrate that win. You're moving forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. And remember, you don't have to fix everything right away. Be patient with yourself. It's okay if you're not feeling better overnight. Just take one step at a time. You'll get there. You've got this. One small step at a time. Don't rush it, and don't be hard on yourself. You're doing better than you think. Hey, if you're feeling like you can't get out of bed or can barely find energy to do anything, I get it. When depression hits, it can feel like the simplest tasks are mountains to climb. It's not laziness. It's depression. And the good news is, dealing with it doesn't have to be complicated. So let's break it down. First things first, be kind to yourself. When you're struggling, it's easy to think you should be doing more. Why can't I just get up and get going like everyone else? But listen, you're not lazy. You're dealing with something tough. So instead of beating yourself up, cut yourself some slack. You need rest, and that's okay. Now let's talk about small steps. I know you probably feel like doing anything feels impossible. But here's the trick. Start with tiny actions. Even something as simple as sitting up in bed or stretching for a minute is a win. It's not about being perfect. It's about doing what you can, even if it's small. When I was in a similar spot, I'd start by making my bed. Just that. And guess what? Once I made the bed, I'd feel like doing one more small thing. Maybe getting a glass of water or brushing my teeth. It's not a huge jump, but it's enough to start breaking that feeling of being stuck. Another thing, don't compare yourself to others. You might see people online doing a million things and think, why can't I do that? But remember, you don't know what they're going through. Your journey is yours. It's okay to move at your own pace. And here's a key part. Get moving, but not in a big way. Just small movement, like stretching your arms or standing up for a minute. When I felt stuck, I'd start with simple stretches or walk around my room for a minute. You don't need to run a marathon, but just getting your body moving a little helps you feel less stuck. Finally, remember this. Progress isn't about doing everything at once. It's about small steps. Some days, you'll feel like you made a lot of progress. Other days, you might just manage one small thing. That's okay. Be kind to yourself and keep taking those tiny steps forward. You're doing better than you think. You've got this. So, to wrap this up, dealing with depression that makes you feel lazy really is simple. It's all about starting small and being kind to yourself. Don't try to do everything at once. Just take it one tiny step at a time. Remember, it's okay if you're not feeling 100% today. Just making your bed or stretching for a minute counts. Every little thing adds up. You don't have to be perfect. Just keep moving forward at your own pace. That's how you make progress. So, what's your next step going to be? Maybe it's just sitting up for a minute or drinking some water. Whatever it is, it's a win. Celebrate that. and keep moving forward, no matter how slow it feels. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and share it with someone who might need it. And if you want more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. You've got this, one small step at a time.